Yes, ma. Are you able to, students in the online? Am I audible? Please confirm it once. Okay. Fine. Students, is the fan is okay for you? Because it gives a lot of sound for us. What you do is, tomorrow onwards, boys, you can sit under these fans. So leave that row for girls, so that sound will not come, because otherwise big sound means I'm unable to concentrate. Okay, all boys will sit tomorrow onwards here. Can you adjust now itself, so the girls can sit comfortably? Boys, you come this side. Here fan is there. Okay, ma. Ankit, I'm 5 minutes late, ma, because just now classroom is changed. Don't mind for 5 minutes late. Okay, ma, you don't have fan. Fan is not there. You want, you can sit. High speed fans have any? High speed have any? Okay. Fine. What, ma, you don't want fan? Okay. So, right, students. Ankit, good morning, ma. Good morning. One time you say good morning, more than enough. So he want my response. You want my response. That's why he's my favorite student, na, Ankit daughter. So that's why. Okay, okay, students. So let us go to the, yeah, some doubts student has raised. Match. Yes, ma, Pooja, regarding your project, I will tell you in the class, ma, don't worry. In the middle of the class, I will tell you. Okay, I will tell you. Right. Okay, ma. Fine. So let me start the most important discussion. Let me start with. Akash, what is your doubt, ma, regarding match case? Yeah, this is only working in the Python 3.10 only. This will work only in the Python 3.10 version only. It will not work in other kind of versions. Okay. Akash, is it okay? This will work only on something Python 3.10. Okay. Rafi, ayo, daily that is a big doubt. Fine. So Sudarshan, you can put your request, ma. Sir, can I request you something? No problem. You can request. No problem. Fine. Shall we start the consent? You put your request in the chat box. I will take care of it. Yeah, Sudarshan. Right. So please create a different classroom for uploading programs, because we are getting difficulty to find you uploading documents. Why, ma? Why you are getting difficulty, Sudarshan? Everybody will be added to the Google Classroom Drive. All the students added to the Google Classroom Drive. Are you there or not? If you are not there, contact to admins. They will give you the adding of your details to the Google Classroom Drive. Please take care of it. Fine. So, fine. So take care of that. And I'm requesting to all of you, don't upload any of your programs in the Google Classroom Drive. Execute by yourself and keeping with you. Don't upload any of your programs inside the classroom, Google Classroom Drive. It's not meant for you. I will take care of that. You don't upload anything. You execute by yourself. That's it. Don't try to post your programs inside of it. This is my request for all of you. This is the request for all of you. Don't go for putting your programs into the Google Classroom Drive. I'm requesting to everybody. Yeah. So coming to this next discussion. So let me enter into the class. So there we are having 9 a.m. So last part, if you look at notes and the flow control statements, Flow control statements, it's there as a part of it. Flow control statements explanation I gave you. Flow control statements explanation I gave you. Conditional statements almost completed. Perfect, huh? Are you perfect in that? Yes. Now we are entering into where? Looping statements I am going to enter. Looping statements I am going to discuss about. Looping statements. What is the purpose of looping statements? Today we are going to discuss. So let us start with looping statements in the class. So why we use these looping statements? What are the precautions to be taken in these looping statements? I'm going to discuss. Okay, students, let us carefully try to follow. Good. Now, in our programming languages, we used to come across conditional statements previously. Why we use conditional statements? I told you already the discussion of it. Conditional statements are those which are used to perform certain operation. That operation may be an X operation or maybe a Y operation. How many times executed? Only once, depends on the condition is true or false. Okay. If the condition was true, executing X operation. If the condition was false, executing Y operation. How many times, ma? Only once. This was already we have seen in our previous cases. How many examples I taught to you? Simple if statement explained. Next is called if else statement. If else. Next match case. This will execute only on the Python 3.10. Suppose if you are working on Spider, some of our students has asked this doubt. It's very good. So they are executing on Spider. If the match case is not executing, they recognize it immediately that why it is not executing, because the Spider is a third party IDE which does not hold the enhancements of what? Python 3.10. Why? Because Python 3.10 is still under bug fixing stage. Still it is under bug fixing stage only. Right? What it was already having? It was having already 3.9 and 3.8 only. 3.9 is still under bug fixing stage also. I already shown you, whether you remembered or not. In the beginning days, I shown you. What is the official website for that? www.python.org. If you come to this place, here, downloads here, view full downloads. 3.10, still it is under, yes, still it is under maintenance. 3.9 also. Now 3.8 is the companies are using these two. 3.7 and 3.8 we are using it. So 3.10 want to use it, still it takes some months. Some months of time is required to take this as an enhancement. When it comes to the security stage, by removing this bug fixer to where? Security stage, you will get through what? This enhancement will be accepted by other party IDs like Jupyter, like your Spider, like Anaconda Navigator, like VS Code, like PyCharm, those kind of things. If anywhere else this PyCharm, this one is not executing, it doesn't mean that that concept is not there. It was there. When I executed means it is there with you. That's why shown in the class also. Check the version of your software. After checking the version, you can go for testing that and execute it. Okay, students. Now I am going in today's class about this looping statements I am going to discuss. So the name itself says looping means what is there? Some repetition is there. Looping is nothing but what is there? Some repetition part is there. So I want to do some operation repeatedly. So now I am writing it. The purpose of looping statements. The purpose of looping statements is that looping statements. The purpose of looping statements is that to perform. It's a very, very important stage. To perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times. This is a very important word. Finite number of times finite number of times, not repeatedly, not infinitely, repeatedly for finite number of times until what I said, until, come on students, test condition becomes becomes false, becomes false. For that purpose only we will go for what? We will go for what? Looping statements. How many looping statements are there in Python? That is the most important thing I want to take it. How many looping statements are there? I just want to take it. In Python programming, I'm giving you, in Python programming, we have how many? Two types of looping statements. Two types of what statements? Looping statements. They are, first one is called what? First one, while loop. There is one more thing is there, my dear students, that is while else. While else. This is one important point here. While and while else. While loop and while else loop. While else loop. Okay. Second part is called what here? For loop. For loop, also called as what, my dear students? For loop else. For loop else loop. For loop else. This is called one more kind of thing. Are you getting me? So while loop and while loop, while else loop, for loop and for else loop. Okay. So coming to the point of it, for loop and while loop, this is called another flavor of while loop is called while else loop. And one more flavor of this one is called what? For else loop. This is another one. Now, dear students, to do any kind of program using loops, you need to remember 3 points compulsory. See, any program to write very easily, 3 points are supposed to be rememberable for looping statements. So, at the time of dealing with what? Loops of Python or any programming language, we must remember, we must ensure that there must exist 3 points. 3 points. These are the points I am giving to you, some tips I am giving. So let us take some small example. What is the small example? You take it. Before writing that 1, 2, 3 points, my dear students, before writing 1, 2, 3 points, I would like to give you some small example. What is that example? Want to go to BTech college. How many years? That is called problem understanding. Going to BTech college is 4 years. So number of years is what? Number of years is equal to how many? 4. Okay. How you go to BTech college? Please write a code and show me. Starting with what year? Second year or third year or first year round. So initialize by yourself. Year is equal to. This is called initialization part. Spell out all of you. Initialization part. Initialization part makes us to understand from where you want to start. Initialization part makes us to understand from where you want to start. Very good. Next up, after that, you need to prepare the condition. Condition preparation, generally, most of the people will feel very difficult. But in our class, it is a left hand, left finger. What is the total number of years? 4. Starting with, relate both of them. Tell me. How many number of years? 4. Which year you are starting with? What is the condition? Year less than or equal to 4. Correct? What is that? Year less than or equal to, I will go to first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So my first year is less than or equal to 4 or not? Okay, simple English I am writing. Simple English is, don't worry about is and all. English word I am writing, my dear students. Is year less than or equal to 4, which is called what part here? Conditional part we can call. Conditional part we can call. Python, Java. Fine, but Python student will not come like this. Python student will be on dot. I thought Java. Okay. So conditional part this is. Conditional part this is. Conditional part makes you to understand what? Up to what extent to continue. Up to what extent to continue? 4 times I have to continue. Starting with what? 1. See that preparation of the condition. Starting with what? 1. Need to go to up to where? So how many times I need to go? As long as it is satisfying, I will go. Once it not satisfies, I say completed my course. In English, I am writing is year less than or equal to 4. It is known as which part? The beginning one is called which part? If any of these two things are not there, you cannot do the proper programming. So I can say print go to where? College. Okay, going to college. 1 year is over. What is the next year? Second year. Second year means what should I do? Increment the year value or not? How do you do ma? Year is equal to year plus 1. What is this is called, my dear students? It is called updation. Which one? Updation part. Updation part is nothing but incrementation or decrementation. This is called here incrementation. Understanding, students? Come on, my dear students. What is this part is? Will make you to understand where you want to start. What is this is called what? Condition. Means how many times to repeat. What is this is called? How much to increment? 1 1 to increment, 2 2 increment, 2 3 3 to increment. How much you want to increment? How you want to go? You are entering into the 3rd floor of your apartment. You are getting the steps up or not? How you are going? Step by step you are going. 2 steps at a time you are going. That is incrementation is there or not? While you are going up, incrementation. While you are coming down, decrementation. Simple. See, students. Now, in this case, I am writing today one keyword I am writing, that is called what? While. Start this now. Start this concept now. It is called what here? Initialization. Year 1 less than or equal to 4. It is true. It is true. Go to the college. Year is equal to year plus 1 is called 2. The while loop power is what? Take the PVM control back. Take the PVM control back. Take the PVM control back to the condition once again. If statement, if else statement, match case statement never takes the control back. It will make them to execute how many times? Only once. Okay. 2 less than or equal to 4. Also true. Go to the college 2nd year and then go for what? Year is equal to year plus 1, 3. While loop will have the power to bring the PVM control back. 3 less than or equal to 4. Yes, true. Print. Go to the college again. 3 plus 1 is called what? 4. 4 less than or equal to 4. True. Go to the college. Year is equal to year plus 1. 5. 5 less than or equal to 4. False. I can come out of it and I can say here BTech completed. Indentation. I'm just strictly following even in the documentation also. BTech completed. BTech completed. BTech completed. I hope that you are understanding about what? BTech completed. Is it understandable, students? Fine. BTech completed. So at the time of defining, suppose if it is not there, if it is not there for a moment, what is the value of year? Error will come or not? Am I correct, students? Yes, it is an error. That's why compulsory. Suppose it is missing. It is missing here. It is missing here. Definitely it is a syntax error. Fine. And suppose I am not writing this updation part. What is the value of year always? Year is always 1 only. Year is always 1 only. So you need to have what? Compulsory, this kind of 3 things compulsory. Right? Tell me, students, what is that first one? Initialization part. What is the first one? Next is called what? Very good. Conditional part. Next, please. Very good. That is updation part. Updation part. In the updation part, it may be what? Increment or what? Decrement. Decrement. It may be either increment or what? Decrement. This kind of things you need to take care of it. So this part you are already aware of it. My dear students, already you are understanding what is the meaning of this entire looping statements. I hope it is clear for you. Is it understandable, students? Fine. So looping statements purpose is what? To perform certain operation repeatedly for a finite number of times until test condition becomes. We have how many types of looping statements? Two. One is while loop and or while else. One more is for loop or for else loop. At the time of dealing with the Python, we must ensure that there exist 3 points: initialization part, condition part, and updation part. These are the 3 things must be there. So any looping program I will write it, these 3 things must be there. If any of these 3 things are not there, definitely there will be some type of program execution problems will come. Okay, so now I am going to enter into which loop I am going to discuss. While loop I will enter. So before going to the while loop, before going to the detailed discussion about the while loop, I would like to talk about one few seconds about so online students I will talk. So students who are in the online, did you follow what I discussed, ma'am? Did you follow what I discussed? So I'm asking you to respond on it. Then I will go to this discussion. So further discussion, if you want me to move, your confirmation is important. Yes, understanding. Very nice. So let us move to the forward, students. Now, let us go to the looping. Yes, students. Now understand. Now I will go to the while loop. How this is going to be done. Now I'm going to talk about how while loop is going to be done. Here, syntax will be there. Look at that, students. Syntax here I'm going to give you. Syntax. While, first of all, what is while here? It's a keyword. It is a keyword. Syntax 1 this is. Carefully try to understand. While is a keyword of, you will write what you know, test condition. Test condition we will write. Test condition we will write. And I will write indentation symbol. Indentation symbol. Then after that, when indentation symbol is coming, definitely what is coming? When indentation symbol comes next followed by indentation block. Compulsory I must take indentation block, I need to write it. Compulsory I need to write indentation block. So I am writing block of statements. Block of statements I will write it. Block of statements or block of statements. So I will write it. Take care, mom. So I will write it. Statement 1, statement 2, statement 2. So on I will write what? Statement n. Statement n. This is called what? Indentation block of statements. Fine. Then you see, students, test condition is true. Come on, ma, quickly. You will understand easily. Test condition is true. What will execute? This indentation block of statements will execute. Once again, it will go back to the while loop again, because while loop keyword will make the PVM to repeat the same part of statements repeatedly for finite number of times until condition becomes false. So first time repeated, second time repeated, third time repeated, 10 times repeated. All the 10 times condition is what? True. 11th time condition is becoming what? False. Once it is false, it will execute other statements in the program. It will execute what statements, guys? Other statements in the program. Parallel to that, I am writing other statements in program. Other statements in program. I hope that you are understanding this part of it. Understand, students? Come on, once again explain. What is while? Keyword. Keyword. What is the test condition is going to be? One type of expression. It may be a relational expression or it may be a logical expression. If the test condition is true, execute the indentation block of statements. And once again, your PVM control go back to the test condition. If the test condition is second time also true, once again execute the block of statements, indentation block of statements. Once again going to the test condition. Like that, block of statements will execute repeatedly as long as the condition is true. Once your condition is false, come out of the while loop and execute what? Other statements in the program. Is it clear or not clear? Execute other statements in the program that will getting executed. This is related to what? While loop. There is one more syntax also I would like to write it. What is the another syntax is there, my dear students? Come on. Syntax number 2 I am going to take. While test condition, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement n, after that executing, there is one more type of else is there. Generally else will execute when in our previous explanation, when condition was false. When condition was, same thing here also. Actually, if you learn this, it is more than enough. If you understand the syntax number 1, it is more than enough. But I would like to make you to understand syntax number 2 also. To understand this syntax number 2 else, you have to observe some programming in my class. Compulsory you have to observe some programming. See, my dear students, here I do the operation, ma. Here I do the operation. Here I do certain operation repeatedly I did. I will print the result of the repeated operation in some other part. Which is that part? Else part it is going to be there. What is this else part? I will write down else block of statements. Else block of statements. Else block of statements. Else block of statements. When the else block of statements will execute? Come on, speak. When the test condition is false, it will come to straightforward to where? Else block. Else block. Execute what statements? After that, it will execute what? Other statements in the program. Simple, ma. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is difficult. Suppose you take my class. I will take my class for 1 hour 40 minutes or 1 hour 30 minutes like that. I will go on executing the looping statement. Once my class is over, once my timing is over, I will go to where? Else block. I will take what? A cup of tea. Are you understanding? And I will go to other class. And I will go to other class. And you don't tell that cup of coffee example, tea example in interview. Just I am giving a spontaneous, simple, general knowledge. In the programmatically how to do it, we are going to discuss. Where are you? Stand up. Where are you? Thinking somewhere. Where are you thinking? Come here. Sit with me. Where are you thinking? Somewhere. No, you are thinking somewhere. Sit with me. Now listen. So coming to the part of it, test condition is true. Execute this block of statements repeatedly. Once a test condition is false, going to where? And execute what? Right. Regarding this else, you don't ask me, sir, what is the difference between the first syntax and second syntax? Syntactically, there is a difference with else. Other than that, nothing is there. Sir, when to use? Definitely when I will prefer. I will explain with my programming, you only will understand. Rather than saying from my side, if you observe it, that is going to be easily understandable. Suppose, for example, here I am doing some number of numbers addition I am doing. Number of numbers addition I am doing. Some 20 numbers addition I am doing. In which side? Inside the loop of while. 20 numbers over. 20 numbers over means my condition becomes what? Where it is coming? Else block, what I will print? Sum I will display. So where I will display the sum of 20 numbers? In else block I will print. In while loop, what I will do? I will do the operation of sum. I will accumulate the sum. I will find the sum of my numbers. In else block, what I am printing? Result I am printing. Are you getting, my students? You take factorial of a number. 6 factorial you take it. 1 into 2, 2 into 3, 3 into 4, 4 into 5, 5 into 6 I will do inside of where? While loop. After while loop comes out, where, which block it is going? Else block. In else block I will print the factorial of a number. Result I will print. So in majority of the times, else block I am using to print what? Result. Else block I am using to print what? Results I am going to use it. Did you understand my point? So in the programmatical, I will explain students. First understand the syntax. So this is related to what? This is related to what? Execution of this statement. So how I can write a small diagram? Please look at please look at. This is called what? Entry. This is called entry. I will show you the final diagram for you. And what is this, please? 1 minute. This is comes under what? Initialization part. This is. Every program, every loop must starts with initialization or not? Initialization part, this is called. Initialization part, after that, where it is going? Condition part. Here I am going to write it what, ma? Test condition I am going to take. Test condition I am going to take. Test condition I am going to give. If the test condition is called what here? True. What is happening? Yes, please. Execute what block? Execute indentation block of what? Statements. Execute indentation block of statement. Go for what? Execute updation statement or not? Updation statement is important. Updation statement is important. After updation is over, it is going to where again? Test condition. Test condition is true. Once again, what? Execute indentation block of statement. And do what? Updation again. Go to this place again. Go to this place. Go on executing this entire operation. Once after that, it is going to become what? False. And what is executing? Come on. Execute else block of statements. Else block of statement. If you write it, writing else block is optional. I may write else block, I may not write else block. Execute else block of statement. And the next is called what? Execute other statement in the program or not? Execute other statement in program. Execute other statement in program. I hope you are understanding this point. Execute other statements in the program. Easy or difficult? This is a simple diagram of it. Shall I show you one diagram? Whatever the diagram I set, I will show you. So where we have that part, I just want to show you. So let me show you that here from some flow control. Here some operations are there. Flow chart for while loop I will show you. Flow chart for while loop. Just to watch it. Just to try to watch it here. See that flow chart, ma, all of you. Entry, which part it is? Initialization first part it is. Next is called a conditional part. Second one, that is condition is true. What will happen? Execute block of statements. Execute updation part. Take the control back to where? Take the control back to where, ma? Conditional part. Once again, condition is called what again? Execute again block of statements repeatedly. It goes on executing repeatedly. Goes on executing repeatedly. Once a condition is becoming what? Execute what? Else block of statements. If we writing else block is called what? Optional. And execute other statements in the program. Easy or difficult? Dead easy. Come on to the point back. Syntax you see, adjacent to that syntax you see. What is the syntax I wrote it? Same syntax is available with you also. See the syntax number 1. Syntax number 1. While test condition, statement 1, statement 2, etc. Indentation block of statements. Other statement in the program, syntax number 2, or else block is there, parallel to that else block is written. Done. Go to the next point of it. There is this called what? Explanation of while loop I am writing. Explanation of while loop I am writing. So 3 places I am explaining your explanation here. See my dear students, here I am taking, say start with, here while else are called what? Yes, while and else are keywords. Here the test condition is what? True. Then execute what? Block of statements. And once again evaluate what? And if it is true, what will happen? Again execute what? Block of statements. Again block of statements will execute. Again execute block of statements. This process will be repeated for how many times? Finite number of times until test condition becomes. If test condition becomes false, then execute what statements? Block of statements. That means if we write that else block of statements, and also execute other statements in the program. Writing else block is called what? Optional. Writing else block is called optional. I hope that you are understanding what I'm trying to discuss. So I explained the syntax, I explained the logic, I explained different type of writing else block of statements is called what? Optional. Is it okay, students? Easy or difficult? It's easy. Which loop we discussed now? While loop. While loop explanation I gave you. The statement 1, statement 2, statement n are called what here? Indentation block of statements. Shall we do one example? Yes. So I will say, go to this place. First program I am going to write it. First example I want to go to write it. Write down. Open your notebook. Open your notebook. Write a Python program. Okay, let me speak to the students. Students in the online, are you following, ma? Are you following? Malish, thank you. So are you following this concept? Yes. Good. Now let us move to the further discussion. Right. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will display 1 to n numbers. 1 to n numbers. Which will display 1 to n numbers. Which will display 1 to n numbers. Where n is a positive. Where n is a positive. Where n is a positive. 1 to n numbers where n is positive. Look at my dear students here. Once you see, ma, all of you please take the logic also. There is no hurry at all. There is no hurry at all. Relax it by yourself and try to do the logic. Relax by yourself. So generator, look at generator 1 to n numbers. 1 to n numbers where n is positive. Where n is positive. Generate 1 to n numbers where n is positive. Right up? What is this n is positive? Here I am going to give you that. I am going to give you the clarity on this area. Where n is positive. Suppose if n value is what? Minus 10. Minus 10. Then we need to display. We must display what input? Invalid input or not? It is called what input? Invalid input. We must display invalid input. Okay. Now, if n value is 10, then we must display. Then it is a positive value. We must display what? I should display. How you need to display, students? 1, 2. I need to display. Of course, I must say like this. Okay, from 1 I will say next what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and then what? 10. What is this 1 to 10 is available? Is it not called repetition? Is it not called repetition? Starts from where? Come on, quickly answer please. Starts from where? 1. What is the condition? Condition already there. Starting from where? 1. Where are you ending with? Relate that, combine that and prepare the condition. While I less than or equal to 10. I less than or equal to 10. What is I is equal to 1? Initialization. What is I less than or equal to 10? Condition. Okay. Say print what here? Print of what? I. What is the value printed? 1. Next, after 1 is printed, next what is the value next to be displayed? 2. 2 means I should increment the value of I or not? Yes, how do you increment please? I is equal to what? I plus 1. What is this line is called? What is this line is called? What is this line is called? Condition. What is this line is called? Updation. Anyone is not there, you will not execute the program. Understand, students? Quickly start with what? I is equal to what? 1. I 1 less than or equal to 10. Quickly. 1 is printed. I is equal to I plus 1. So where it is going? I value. What is the value of I? 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. 2. Printed 2. I is equal to I plus 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9 plus 1. 10. 10 less than or equal to 10. True. 10 also printed. 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1. 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. False. It is coming out of it. It is coming out of it. I hope you are understanding what I am talking. Understand? So come back to this program. Here I would like to write the code. So students who are in the online, is the logic is clear? Is the logic is clear? Quickly. Right. Let us go to the explain program for that. Let us go to the program for that. See the student. This program generates 1 to n numbers. 1 to n numbers where n is what is this? Positive. Generate 1 to n numbers where n is positive. How do you generate n is positive? I will say, come on, see here. I say n is equal to, get the n value from the keyboard. How do you get it? Int of input of enter. I say enter what? Enter a number. Enter a number or enter how many numbers you want to generate. Enter how many numbers you want to generate. Okay. So now I will take it. The n may be positive, the n may be 0, the n may be negative. Which numbers I will take only? Positive numbers I will take. Negative numbers and 0 I want to neglect it. Can I neglect it? Yes. Come on, start with students. If n less than or equal to what? 0. Very good. Come on, say. If that is the case, I can say happily is which input? Invalid input. See, my dear students, I am using here if statement I am using. If my number is negative number is entered from the keyboard, it is invalid input. If I enter a positive number, definitely positive number less than or equal to 0, it is called what? False. False means coming to which part? Any else part I will write the logic. Any else part I will write the logic. Which logic? While loop logic I will write. Number is positive means that many numbers I need to generate. Understand? Come on, starting from where? 1. Because I need to generate 1 to n numbers, which is known as what? Initialization part. Initialization part. First one is that. Understand, students? Fine, guys. While, come on, I less than or equal to n. I will say print. Come on here. Value of I is equal to comma I. Beginning syntaxes. Okay. What I will do? I is equal to what? I plus 1. So simple. This is called what, ma? Here it is called what? Updation part. And first time I am writing, next time I need not write. Conditional part this is. Okay, my dear students, I will write what here? Else also I am writing. Actually, else I don't want to write for a few minutes. Right? So coming to this point of it, I say here num generation example 1.py. Number generation dot example 1.py. So let us save this code. I will go to my place, this place. I will take it 9 a.m. Inside of it, I will create what? Loops. Loops, na? Loops. You save this kind of code inside of it. My dear students, coming to the command prompt, let us try to just take some small, bigger font. Yes, say this, :kvr, Python, something like, 9 a.m. Say something like loops here. I just want to take py, number generation example 1.py. Asking how many numbers you want to generate. -10 I am entering. This is called a data validation, students. Minus 10 less than or equal to 0 is called what? It is called what? It is satisfying. Result are satisfying or not? Yes. Minus 10 less than or equal to 0. It is a true. Printed what? Invalid. Invalid. That is minus 10 is called what? Invalid input. Invalid input. Now you say 0 you enter. It is called 0 is what input? Invalid input. Now you say something like, say 5. 5. 5 less than or equal to 0, false. Coming to where? While loop. And while initialization. 1 less than or equal to 5, true. Repeat, repeat, repeat 5 times. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 less than or equal to 5, false. It is going to stop. It is going to stop. See, my dear students, value of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Now you say value is equal to 10. So 1 to 10 numbers are printed. Now, if you want, I can write else part also here. Else I will write it. For your better understanding, I am writing else. Print \n. I am from which part? Else part of which one? While loop. Else part of while loop. See, my dear students, I say once print one small presentation, good looking presentation, right? Coming to the point of it, I am writing here number of there is nothing but range of values within what is this now? Dot format of n. I say this line for good presentation logic purpose, good looking output purpose. I am writing there. I am writing in else part also. I am writing like this. Did you understand? So first line is here, second line is here, closing line is here. I am saying in else part. Okay. Now save this code and execute this part. Now see, students, I say something like 5. See that 5. Range of values within 5. These 2 lines out of the while loop. This is the things within the while loop. This is the things in else. This is called what? While loop. Right? Fine. Let us go to this place. I will write it once again. You enter. That is called a 10. 10 numbers are going to come like this. 10 numbers are going to come like this. I think you are following me. How this while loop, else part is also executed or not? After the else part is over, I can write a print other statements in the program. See, students, print \n other statements, other part of the program. I am writing I am from other part of the program. First, you understand how the behavior of the looping. I am from other part of program. Now see that now. So I am getting some 5 you enter. I am getting loop is executed, else part is executed. I am from other part of the program also executed. Are you understanding? Yes. So coming back to this line, this is called one simple example of how while loop is running. Understand, students? Shall we go for one more? Open the notes. Write a Python program. Shiva, you are asking one question, beautiful question. Sir, how we can handle this scenario? If we give invalid input, the command line should ask the correct input again and again. Shiva, I am going to explain, don't worry. In our class, such type of examples are there. So I will call you after 1 or 2 days explanation is over regarding loops. I will go for this type of examples. It is there as a part of our class. Very perfectly we will execute. Okay, don't worry about it. I will take care of it. Right. Write a Python program which will accept any numerical integer value, any numerical integer value and display even numbers within it, even numbers within it. So even number starts from where? 2. Here I incremented what? 1, 1, 1, 1. Even number starts with what? 2. How much you will increment? 2, 4, 6. What is my number? 10 I entered. Even numbers are what within the 10? 2, 4, 6, 8 and then 10. What are the odd numbers there? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Even number starts from where? 1. Sorry, odd number starts from where? 1. 1, increment 2 for that, 3, increment 2 for that, 5, 7, 9, like that we can go for doing that. Are you getting me? Right, one that you do by yourself, you can do. And once again, I am saying to online students, don't post your programs inside the Google Classroom Drive. If anybody posting like that, take care by yourself, because finally, if you go on posting it, some of the people are getting confused in downloading the notes. Don't post from today. If you post, I will mute you. I will keep it under mute so that you will not get my classroom notes. When you complete it, you do by yourself, practice by yourself. That's it. You don't try to post in that place. Okay, take care by yourself. Next, one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a numerical integer value, which can accept a numerical integer value, which can accept a numerical integer value, which can accept a numerical integer value, and display odd numbers, and display odd numbers. And display odd numbers, that you can take care of it. Starting with where? 1. How much you will increment? 2, 2, 2 you will increment, so that you can generate all the odd numbers. That you both of them are assignment part. Let us go for one more. Write a Python program. Write down quickly. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept, which will generate, you write, which will generate directly, which will generate multiplication table, which will generate multiplication table, which will generate multiplication table for a given positive integer value, 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 for a given positive integer value. Okay, if negative number is coming, what do you do? Invalid input, we can say. So what is that multiplication table? You already aware of it. If my n is equal to 9, I should generate 9 into, I can say here, just watch it. 9 into 1 is equal to 9. And you know, 9 into 2 is equal to 9 into 2 is equal to 18. So I should go on doing up to 9 into 10 is equal to what? 90. You see carefully what is the loop required here. 1 to 10 numbers should be generated. What is this 9 is called n. What is this value 1, 2, 3, etc. is called I value. What is this 9, 18, 90 is a product of n into I or not? This has to be repeated for how many times? 10 times. Understand, students? Simple, students. Look at that. So logic must be clear. I will go for program now. Let us watch, my dear students, all of you. Here I am going to take it. Watch it. I am going to take it. This program generates what table? Multiplication table for a given what number? Positive number. Okay, look at, students. MUL table dot what? Py. MUL table dot py. Say. Start. Why are you maintaining silence? Int of, input of, enter. What is this? enter a number, enter a number. So that number should be what? Positive number or negative number or zero number. If it is other than positive, I should say what? Yes, if n less than or equal to what? 0. N less than or equal to 0. Say what? Print of, say what? Is what input? Invalid input. Okay. Dot format of n. Dot format of n. Dot format of n. What should I do now? Else. Else means it is coming to positive number. 9. 9 is ready. 10 is ready or 15 is ready. I need to generate the multiplication table. Multiplication table, how many entries you want? 10 entries I want. 10 entries I want. So 1 onwards I need to start with. So tell me, I is equal to what? 1. Okay, good. Come on now. While I less than or equal to 10. I less than or equal to 10. Excellent. Tell me now. Print of, come on students, backslash t into C is equal to dot format of n comma I comma n into I. N into I. Easy? Yes. I is equal to what? I plus 1. I is equal to what? I plus 1. What is this is called? What is the first one? Line number 7 is called initialization. What is the line number 8 is called? Yes. What is this? I is equal to I plus 1. If I don't increment this I is equal to I plus 1, it is going to be given 1 into 1 into 1 into only. Are you understanding? So you need to increment. Moreover, I should give you, okay, over, finished. Execute this code, my dear students, once. So let us go to the looping statements once. I go for this 9 AM. Loops, I must save this. MUL table example 1.py. I should go for it. I should go for it. Py, I should say, asking a number -5, invalid input. Asking a number 0, invalid input. I'll say the number called 9. 9 is coming here. So I should little good looking, good presentation I want to give you. How you can do it, students? Go to that. I say here, print multiplication table. Multiplication table for, I say, dot format of what? N. Okay. Print of some star symbol I want. For how many times? Some 50 times. Some 50 times. I will take this star symbol 50 times. Above and after that, I am writing here one beautiful else statement I am writing. Like this I am saying. Okay, now execute. Now say, you say something like 9. I am getting like this. See that I am using backslash t, backslash t, backslash t. So this is also available in something left side. I will also use something like a backslash t. Okay. Now you see here, go to this place. You say something like, some 19th table I want to say. Multiplication table for 19. You will get it. Multiplication table for 4th table. Multiplication table for 56th table. Multiplication table for 78, negative number, invalid input. Easy or difficult? What are you seeing here? Repeated for how many times? 10 times. 11th time, condition false. Coming out of it and executing other statements in the program. Understand, students? Easy or difficult? Easy. Dead easy. So students who are in the online, are you comfortable in these logics? Are you comfortable in these logics? Yes. Coming to the point of it. Right? So, yes, ma, Akash. Akash, this I was already explained in the last session only. I will tell you that I am going to explain in the exception handling I said. This type of thing, whatever the doubts you ask, that is already addressed in my class. Myself only I said, enter a number, KVR I will enter. Other than my numbers I will enter, exceptions will come, value error will come. That I said, I will explain in exception handling. 2 days back only I said, it is called what? This is an error will come. Because it is called what? Invalid number, you cannot convert into int type. I will explain this kind of things in exception handling. Okay, now, so don't worry. So in exception handling, I am going to give you that. Fine. So Lakshmi Reddy, I want Python class notes. So Lakshmi Reddy, I am giving everyday classroom notes. I am uploading the notes daily in the classroom, Google Classroom Drive. Please log in into the Google Classroom Drive and try to download. Right. So coming to this is called generating multiplication table. One more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a number, which will accept a number, which will accept a number and find sum of the digits of the given number, and find the sum of the digits of the given number. Important. And find the sum of the digits of the given number. Find the sum of the digits of the given number. Important. Look at students, all of you students, please look at. This is my logic, ma. This is my logic. See that. For everything is concerned, you must be able to generate the logics, my dear student. What is my number is equal to here? Case number 1, students. Case number 1. N is equal to what I am doing? 2378 is my number. Any number you enter. Okay. What I want here? I want to find 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 8, which is equal to how much is the result? 7. 7 plus what? 8. 8 is equal to how much is the result I want? Come on. 20. 20, 20. Sum of the digits of the numbers I want. Sum of the digits of the numbers I want. If n is equal to 1122, 1122, 222, I want to find out what? 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus what? 2 plus 2 plus 2. Like that I want. What is the result? 8. That is equal to 8 I want. Because these are all very important, logic oriented. These are all. See, once we know logics very well, every company is very fond of logics. Once you know logics very well, you can do any wonders in the industry. Without logics, if you write any advanced things, any kind of any cloud computing, that computing, this computing, if you don't know logics, we never get the job. 100% this is. Actually, you can get the job by learning C language itself in big companies. But we don't know C language properly. That's why we run behind of every new language. When something new language is coming, we will run behind of it, expecting that we get new jobs. So keep a full stop for such type of thing. Once you learn some course of programming, you be perfection in the programming skills. Logics are your assets. How you get the logics? And logical brain will be created how? By just practicing it. Without practicing, we never become logic student. Only SAR programs we will do. You cannot think by yourself. To do by yourself, we need to have practicing is important. Right. So shall we start the logic now? So let us take one example here, students. I will take my I will take any number, you take it. See that how I am going to do it. I will take the number is, I will take my example here. All of you look at. I am going to do n is equal to 2378. N is equal to 2378. First of all, is my number is greater than 0? Come on fast. Is n greater than 0? Yes. If it is yes, what you will do? Get one digit. Get one. How do you get the digit, ma? How do you get the digit? For example, I want 8. How do you get the 8? You need to get what? 2, 3, 7, 8. 2378 of what are you doing? 10. 237 I will say. 237 into 10, 2370. What is the remainder is coming? So R is equal to, this will be obtained by using what? Percentage operator. So I will do what here? R is equal to, or a digit is equal to n percentage of what? 10. It is a universal property. Understand, students? Come on, I will take it. D is equal to, come on, n percentage 10. What is my n? 2378. When I say percentage 10 means it will give remainder. What is the remainder is going to come in D? Quickly. 2. I said just now. You are saying 2. What can I do for you? So it is containing what here? 8. Once again, if you want, I will explain. What is n? 2378 percentage of this 10. 10 percentage means what? You will get remainder. What is that remainder now? You can do big story. 10 to the 20 like that. Why? We are not kids now. 237 into 10. How much I will get it? Like this. What is the output you are getting? This is called remainder or not? That is there in D. Okay. Once one D is coming, I should accumulate now. I should accumulate to the sum. Today you earned 8 rupees. Tomorrow you are going to earn 7 rupees. Day after tomorrow 3 rupees. That day after tomorrow 2 rupees. So whenever that rupees is coming, I need to count it or not. So before getting the rupees, what is your rupees? You don't have any rupee now. What is your rupees with you? 0. So in order to accumulate the number of rupees which is coming in the tomorrow, day after tomorrow like that, in order to accumulate the digits which are coming in the different iterations, I will go forward. S is equal to S plus D. What is S, students? I should say S is equal to what in the beginning? 0. Why I am taking 0? Beginning only I am not getting all the digits. Na? Digit by digit I am getting. Simple ma. 30 days is there. Every day you are getting 2 rupees. Will you expect that you will get all the 2 rupees in one day? First day 2 rupees. So what is my sum? 0. 0 plus 2 how much? 2 in rupees. Yes. Next day also 2 rupees. Previous sum plus 2 days 2 rupees. 4 rupees. 4 plus 2. Like that I am carrying my number of rupees. Right or not? Tell me now. Here I am going to say what I should do there. N is equal to 1 digit is over. When 1 digit is over means 8 is over or not? 8 is over means I have to take what only? 237. Once again you see 2378. I said 10. So I got it 2370. I got it here 8. This is a D is equal to obtained by using which operator? Today I want to get what number only? 237. I will apply what? Double slash or single slash? Double slash. Double slash will give you what? Integer coefficient. Which coefficient? So I should apply here. How I will apply? N is equal to N by 10. N slash double slash by 10. What is the value of N now? What is the value of N now? After this is finished, what is the value of N now? Not saying anything. 237. This is called the first iteration. What is the value of S here? Of course, I should not take this much time. I have to say very quickly because you are logic students. Na? I have to explain the logic very well. What is the first 2? 2 na 8. Sorry, it is called what? 8. Beginning sum is how much? 0. Now 0 plus D. 0 plus D means 0 plus 8. What is my sum now? 8. So what happens? Sleeping? When you sit quiet and calm in the chair, chair will not say anything. When you sleep, na, chair also will get sleep. So sit quiet and calm. So chair will not make any sound. If you imbalance, if you sit down, that will make definitely sound. Right. Because chair is also having certain syntax. You have to sit properly. If you sit in different way, sleeping mood, that will give some sound for you. Please follow. Right. So coming to the point of it, next I want to continue for the next number. Tell me again, continuation. This is called iteration number 1. This is called iteration number 1. Iteration 1. Next I will go for what? Iteration 2 I am taking. Actually I can write directly, but you should understand me. That's why I am going slow. Tell me, ma. If is my number greater than 0? What is my number, please? 237. Okay. Do what again? D is equal to n percentage what? 10. What is my number here? 237. 237 of what here? 10. 10 23s 230. What is the answer? This is called a D or not? Obtained by using which operator? Okay. Next I will do what? S is equal to S plus D. What was my S earlier? 8 plus 7. How much? 15. Okay. 15. Next N is equal to N slash what? 10. What is that S value? Why I am writing N slash? 1 minute, ma. 1 minute. Yeah. So last point I will remove, ma. Last point I will remove. This is called what? Double slash. Double slash or single slash? Okay. 10. What is the value of N? N is equal to what? 23. What is the S value here now? 15. What is the D value? I got it here. 7. 7. This is over. This is called iteration 2. Next is called iteration 3. I will go for iteration 3. Now I am going for iteration 3. Iteration 3. Tell me now. If n greater than 0, what should I do? D is equal to what? N percentage what? 10. What is the D value? 7. If you say 7, I will just say go to home now. You are coming to offline and saying wrong answers. So what is the answer? 3. See how online students are saying? Sitting in front of me saying wrong answer. They are sitting quite far away. They did not see me. I did not see them. How they are saying? Perfect. Good. So come on to the point D. S is equal to S plus D. What is the value of S already? What is the value of S already? 15. 15 plus 3. 18. S value is what? 18. Rajkumar is saying 26. Okay. 26. Good. So next N is equal to what I will do? N is equal to N slash 2. What is the value of N now? 2. S value please. S value 15. Next D value 3. I got it. 3. I got it. This is called N. 10. That is 10. S value? S value 18. Okay. Okay. S value 18. Okay, good. So S value is 18. I will just cut this part. S value is 18. Okay. S value is 18. No problem. Next, last part I will continue. What is my number, please? Is if n greater than 0. N greater than 0. Say to me next. D is equal to what? N percentage. N percentage. 10. 10. What is the value of n? 2. 2 of 10. What is this now? 10, 0, 0, 0. What is the remainder? 2 is an answer. So D got it what? Yes, S is equal to S plus D. What was the S value previously? 18 plus 2. Next I am going to take N is equal to N slash 10. 2 is there and it is 10. 2, 0, 0. Remainder I got it already here or not? Now I am writing n is equal to n plus 10. What is the value of n now? 0. Okay. Now got it. Now n is becoming 0. Next iteration, this is completed. What is the value of s here? 20. 20. Now it is, now I am going to write first iteration, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration. So this is going to be number of times repeated. So I will write the final code here. What is my number? N is equal to 2378. Come on students, I am writing there. S is equal to what? 0. Tell me, while n greater than 0, tell me, D is equal to n percentage 10, n percentage 10, S is equal to S plus D. Okay, n is equal to n percentage 10. Yeah, okay. So //10. Right. Start quickly now, all of you. 2378. Already explained the logic indifferently. 2378 greater than 0. True. N percentage 10. What is the value of D? 8. 0 plus D. 8. 8 is there in where? N//10. 237. Going back to the while loop only. While loop will take the control back to the condition. 237 greater than 0. Yes. 237 percentage 10. 7. 8 plus 7. Okay. N//10. 23. 23 greater than 0. N percentage 10. 3. 10 plus, already how much? 15 plus 3. 18. N//10. 2. 2 greater than 0. 2 percentage 10. 2 percentage 10, my dear students. 2 only. 2. S plus D. 18 plus 2, 20. 2 per//10. 0. 0 greater than 0. False means coming to which part? See that in the else part, I am writing beautiful. Now you are understanding the meaning of else. Print. Sum is equal to sum of digits. Sum of digits is equal to yes, what is it? Comma. Yes, I will write it. Yes, I will write it. I hope you are understanding about the else part of it. Understand? This is, see that this many repetitions. Iteration 1, iteration 2, 3, 4. I just wrote it in the while loop. You got it. So coming back to that, I'll go to that. So I'll write the logic now. So program 4, I will take this. Let us watch this logic, my dear students. I take it others.py, say Python, say here, this program accepts a number and find its digits. So see this, some digits.py. Okay. Now enter the number. Right? N is equal to int of input of enter a number. Okay. If n less than or equal to what? 0. 0 number and negative number not allowed. E is what? Invalid input. It is my requirement. Dot format of what? N. So now I am going to say what I am writing here. Else I am writing it. Now tell me what should I do now? S is equal to 0. Already completed now, boss. I explained separately with loops and program 3 times. I am explaining the logics. Still, if you don't get it, how it is? N percentage what? 10. S is equal to S plus D. N is equal to N//10. Once this is done, all the digits sum is over. Totally my number exceeds to what? 0. Once it is 0 less than 0, 0 greater than 0, or less than 0 or greater than 0 or anything, while loop become false or not? False means where it is coming? I do there. What is this now? Sum of digits. Sum of what? Digits is equal to dot format of yes. Format of S. So I say here print given number is equal to dot format of what it is, and I say there print 50 to show you a good output looking. So I say this part is like this. Fine. Here I say like this. Fine. Let us save this part, some digits.py. Coming to the point of it, I say py, some digits.py. Where it was saved in some other location. Go there, save as E:9 AM loops, say this some digits.py, go to the location of it, py, enter a number. So 2378, sum of digits is equal to 20. I say something like minus is called what? Invalid input. I say 11122, I got the number called like this. I will enter whatever the number I like it. 9989785634. Digits is equal to 77. Understand? Like this we need to do. Understand? Easy or difficult down? Easy. Dead easy. Not at all difficult at all. Okay. One more. Write a Python program. Viswa. It's a logic number. Percentage 10 is mandatory. Is given numbers percentage 10 is mandatory. Na sir, you are asking. See Viswa, you understand ma? You see when I say percentage of 10, any number if you take it, last digit will come. Vishwa, which is a logic part, you need to write compulsory. Write down. Write a Python program which will accept a string, and print its reverse order. Easy or difficult? I'm not saying anything. Easy or difficult? Dead easy. Not easy. You are not saying even also. So anybody can say the logic? Online, offline students, whoever says first. Yeah, see that? Kunal is saying that. Pavan Kalyan is saying that. Soundarya wrong. Neha is saying. Muti Singh reverse indexing. Yes, Mujaffar correct. So we will say yes of, we will take the yes string. We will write immediately result is equal to yes of : -1. Reversed string plus original string, if both of them are matching, we call it the palindrome. String palindrome. Literal. Opposite is what? Literal. Whether you remembered or not, I told you already in my classes. Beginning days. I hope you forget that because you are not KVR. You are forgetting very regularly. S is equal to what? Python. For example, S1 is equal to S of what? : -1. : -1. S is equal to double equal to S1. Equality. It is false. Understand, ma? S2 is equal to literal soap. It is literal soap. Okay. So S3 is equal to S2 of S2 of colon -1. S2 double equal to S3. Happily it is true. It is called palindrome. Madam, Malayalam, like that. There are some words are there which are going to be reversed also same, original also same. Can you do this? First you print what? Reverse order. One more you write it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. See, Ritesh is saying race car. Ritesh, very good ma. Ritesh is saying that S is equal to S1 is equal to race car. Race car. S2 is equal to what? S1 of colon -1. S2 is equal to S1. Ritesh, very good. Race car. New word. Even I also got it. I don't know that. Race car. He got it. Like that. When you speak now, you will get lot of logics. Like that. Write down. Write a Python program which will accept mom. Okay. What is that? Write a Python program which will accept a string and check for its palindrome and check for its palindrome and check for its palindrome. 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 String palindrome we call. Example X. S1 is equal to literal. Write down. Here it is already there. You say, our students are saying, river. Very good. Ankit, super you are. River, Ravier. Reviver. Oh, reviver. Spelling is correct. Madam. Write down. That part you write it. That part you write it. S1. For your hint you write it. There you write a hint. HINT. Write down. S1 is equal to literal. You need to get the reverse of it. Compare S1 double equal to S3. S1 double equal to S3 you compare. S1 double equal to S3 you compare. Okay na? So do this assignment. And once again I am saying to students, don't post your code in the Google Drive class. Some of them are feeling difficulty. If anybody posts the code still, I will mute you. Mute means neither you will get your program to me, nor you will get my notes to you. Again, you will get a problem. So, right. Okay. Durgesh, what is that, ma? One complaint. What is that complaint, ma? Durgesh? Lecture link is not provided. That is, you ask, please, admins, ma. Lecture video link you want, I hope. That only. You please contact to admins, please. Because I also joined you like a, my side you see. I am also in participants list, I will show you. I am also co-host. Here, host, actually now it is host. Actually, when you look at me in the beginning, I was a co-host. Means I don't have any privilegation to record your sessions. So understand me, contact the admins and they will take care of it. Lakshmi, ready. Hard copy not there, ma. Please don't expect hard copy. Hard copy means like a textbook. Textbooks are written only 3-4 years back. Now industry is going on with the updations daily. So daily you get the up-to-date notes. So don't go to the old style of traditional kind of education system. So we need to change our trend according to the industry. Please, right. Yes, ma, Yamini, please contact to the recording sessions to the admins only. I don't have any problem if they do. Why they are not giving this recording sessions, you know, when they given in the beginning, they are selling it out our video classes outside for 200 rupees Python. Business, doing business with our video links. That's why they are not giving. That see the business what they do. Instead of becoming a software engineer, they are becoming video seller. That is a problem. Okay. So please take care of it. Right, ma. So take care of it. Fine. So yes, ma. Sudarshan, you can. 7 o'clock batch is about to complete, ma. Sudarshan, 7 o'clock batch is about to complete. So if you join there, there is no use, ma. If you want, you can join in the 11 o'clock, which is recently started. 9 o'clock is the one before 7 o'clock. Before 11 o'clock, your batch has started. So, okay, Nani. So, okay. So, I will stop my class. Yes, ma. Rafi, when I teach my data science, I will tell you, ma. Please, at this present, please complete the Python very well. Okay. Thank you. Good day. Right.